Hey, it's your boy your trip. Another word according to me. As most of you may know by now, um, most of these word according to me are coming from my written blog that I used to write on. I wouldn't say frequently, but every now and then. And this one is kind of a special one that I wrote back on Saturday, March 26th in 2011. How old is too old for spring break? Let's go continue. I unfortunately have never been to spring break. I have always wanted to go as I feel spring break is a rite of passage in our country. You go to a warm climate, which is the only bad thing, have fun with your friends, meet new people, and do whatever else feels right. Always a fun watch on E. What does that mean? Yeah. Let's again. My typing skills are not that great. It was always a fun watch to watch Wild On from Spring Break on the E channel. I turn 30 next year, and hopefully, with some luck, I'll be able to take a spring break trip. However, I also feel that there's a certain age where spring break shouldn't involve going to a place where all that debauchery goes on. I think it's 26. I think that's a good age for the nonstop partying to start decreasing. So I've decided if I can, I'm going to do it. I'm wondering whether I'll be the old guy trying to hang out with a bunch of kids, or is it something I need to experience no matter how old I am? I'm putting up a poll to find out what you think. Okay, so like I said, that was written March 26, 2011. I'm obviously not 30 anymore. I'm 35. Um, but let me say this. After I wrote this, I kind of well, that's actually maybe what I went before, but maybe I actually think that I came up with an actual thing. I came up with one for women and one for men. Actually, when I wrote this, and that was that I thought that women could do this up until 2026. You know, they could go to spring break, go to Cancun, and go to Jamaica or anywhere else, any of the major hotspots for spring break. They could go all the way up to 26 before it starts getting weird. Guys, however, I said that it would be up until about 24. Because and I just thought it like this, you know. So let's say, and this is all based on the fact that you're not doing something for work. Because, and I think we've all seen that. I mentioned like the E Wild On stuff, and they would obviously send like their guys to spring break and things like that. And you've seen it whether it was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, or I think one time he sent Dave Chappelle or no down to spring break. I think Jimmy Kimmel sent Guillermo one time on spring break. So you know that's not here or there. You know that's for a job that you're doing and you're something like that. So if it's for your job, of course that's kind of irrelevant. But just like a rec on this going on spring break regular, I said you know for women it's to 26, for men it's 24. And I think the reason why for men is because if you go through 4 years of college, right? 4 years of college, and let's just say you're trying to work hard on college, something like that. So you go to your 4 years of college. If it's just like if it's like it usually is when you're regular, you would graduate when you're about 21, 22, right? You graduate from college when you're either 21 or 22. So then after that, that would give you 2 years to maybe do whatever you want to do. You know, there's some people who, you know, before they start going into their job, they, you know, maybe was going to sit back and relax, and then that gives you a chance to do that or whatever. But I think once you hit, you know, once you turn 25, you can't, as a man, I think it starts to become creepy to go on spring break, because basically those girls are anywhere from 17, to 20, and of course what they are, they're out there and they're drinking and things like that. And I know you can't say, well, isn't it kind of creepy, if they're out there drinking and things like that, but they're around maybe guys their own age, 17 to 20. So it for me, it doesn't seem like creepy. And even though, in fact, and this may be another video for a whole nother episode, but it's kind of creepy to to kind of, I don't want to use the word prey, but I'm going to say prey. Prey upon girls who are drinking and drunk and things like that anyway, to try to get them to make out and have sex and everything like that. As creepy as that is, it's a lot creepier when you're, once you get to your mid-20s. At that point, you should be more, you should be able, especially if you are, good looking and well built, which most of those guys who go to spring break are, you should be able to come up on, your stuff without having to prey on, vulnerable women like that, right? Down there, especially young women. So this is not, the whole Matthew McConaughey thing was a joke. Don't take it for real, right? As you get older, the girls stay younger. No, that's the way it should not be. At least when it comes to spring break. But I think, so yeah, I think that's what I came up with, and I think that's still today the way it is. Again, I think once you turn 24 as a guy, your spring breaks should be either at home, Las Vegas, or Atlantic City. Maybe even like maybe you go out of the country, to like Paris or England or Australia, one of those places. But it never should be a spring break spot where there's going to be tons of young women drinking and having fun and anything like that. So that's just kind of the way I thought about it, the way I feel about it. Now, as a 35-year-old man who still has not done the whole spring break thing, in any form or fashion, whether it's going to a spring break spot, or if it's going to a Vegas or to a Atlantic City or anywhere else, I still have not done that, and I probably never will. And unless it's for the YouTube channel, and even then, it's probably not something that I it's probably not something that I'm very comfortable with. It probably would just be for just go down there, maybe to interview, anywhere from 10 to 20 women for questions or anything like that, and then just go back to my hotel room, and because it's gonna be hot anyway. And I've said that thing is hot, which I hate. I hate the heat. So stay out there, get what I need to get, go back to the hotel room, maybe edit it on the laptop and load it up, and then spend the rest of my day in the in the hotel room, and then wait for the then try to catch my plane the next day or something. Because I think that's right the way it should be. So, but yeah. So tell me what you guys think. How old is too old for spring break, especially maybe for some of those younger folks out there? Have you gone on spring break as a man or a woman and seen a guy who's obviously is in his 30s, as old as I am, 35, down there spring break partying, trying to hit on the younger ladies? Or maybe have you seen older women do this? I think the older women, now maybe stereotyping a bit, but I think the older women are probably, they're doing the same thing. Maybe I said like the young guys do. If they're going on a spring break trip or anything like that, they're not going to, you know, Cancun or Jamaica. They're going out to Vegas themselves. You know, they're not probably gambling like the guys are. You know, trying to watch the games or anything like that. You know, but they're probably going out there, to, you know, going clubbing, having a fun time. Maybe they're going to wherever, anything like that. Maybe, like I said, to Australia, they're going across the seas or something like that. So, but if you have seen an older woman out there trying to prey on the young guys, you know, tell me about it down in the comment section. This is something that's, you know, it interests me a lot. So, again, got a couple more entries into the word according to me from my written blog that I'm going to try to do for you guys. I think the next one coming up is actually like it's a top 10 list, so it's going to be a double bubble video for you guys, and so I think that's going to be it for right now. So like the video, share it with all your family and friends. Make sure you subscribe, and if you are a gamer, go over to A2020 Gaming and subscribe there as well. Some great stuff coming up. I think we're can't you believe it? We're only a few months away from Madden coming out, and that's amazing. So we got a lot of other games coming out too. I've already pre-ordered most of them, so I'm gonna be good as gold this fall. So you want to stay up because we got Madden, WWE, NBA 2K, Call of Duty, World War II. All of these could be very great and interesting. So go ahead over to A2020 Gaming and subscribe there as well if you are a gamer. That's gonna be it for me right now. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.